Hello and welcome back to Sophie Loves 10, and guess what? I'm still sick, and it doesn't really help by the fact that I'm wearing like red underneath my eyes. It makes my eyes look really weird, I've just noticed. So that is me, but I'm going to start with my October TBR. It is a ridiculously ambitious one, just like always, made even so ridiculously ambitious because I am now studying my MA and I have tons of books to read, and I haven't even got all the books that I'm meant to read yet through the post. I'm waiting on one that I'm meant to read by Monday. Yeah, it's a problem. If anybody's read The Initiate, please let me know what it's about, because I've got some books that I'm reading. At the moment, I'm reading a book which is just behind me, if I can reach it. Trumpet by Jackie Kay. And this is for the Queer Now module. Lots of the books that I have actually for that module. And this is based about a jazz player called Joss Moody. And the only person that knows that he is biologically a woman is his wife. And it's all about how it comes out when he dies that he's actually, on his death certificate, a woman, and how that affects his adopted son and his life. And I'm really actually enjoying it so far. I'm on nearly a page 100, and it's really interesting, all set in the 50s to the early 90s. Really enjoying this a lot, and that is the first book that I'm reading on the course. Then I just have some other books that I'm reading, and I'm just going to go through them. I might split this video into two parts, so I'm going to do the books that I've got for my course, but I've got some more coming in the post. There might be like another part of this video. So the other books that I've got to read soon for that particular module, which is Queer Now, is I don't actually know what all these books are about. I've just got told that I have to read them, so I obviously went and got them to read them. And this is Sarah Waters' The Night Watch. I've never read a Sarah Waters book, and I've heard so much about The Fingersmith that I thought this is probably a very good one to start with, as it was shortlisted for the Man Booker and the Orange Prize. And this is about 4 Londoners and how they live different lives, and that's what I get from the back, and it looks really interesting. It's obviously going to be to do with something along the queer kind of spectrum, because it's for that module, and I'm really enjoying reading about this kind of topic. The other one for that module that I have here, there's one other one that I had to get for the module, but it's very, very expensive, so I'm trying to hold off and see if I can get second hand for a cheaper price somewhere else, but we'll see what happens. This is Alison Bechdale's Fun Home, a family tragicomic, that's how you say it, and this is the only comic book, and it's meant to be really, really good. I went into Waterstones Piccadilly, and the woman that worked there said how fantastic it was, so that made me really, really excited to read this. So I'm going to dive into that soon. It's a comic, so it shouldn't take me too long to read. Then the last book that I have for that particular module in this little pile here of books for my course is Trans, a Memoir by Juliet Jacks. And I'm guessing this is a memoir by Juliet Jacks about her being a transgender person. But again, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure we'll find out what exactly happens, and I'm very interested to see. And this front cover is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is really, really nice. It's coming out in paperback very, very soon. I was going to hold off till then, but I think it's coming out in paperback after I need to read it by, so I'm actually quite glad I bought this hardback, because this is really, really nice front cover. So the other 3 books that I have here, there's another one, but I seem to have misplaced it somewhere, I don't know, but I'm doing one of my modules is about plays, so that's when we're reading The Initiate this week. And then I've also got Human Animals by Steph Smith, and again, I have no idea what this is about at all. It's a play that we have to read, and it's quite short and in play format, as you would expect. But if you want me to do a video about the plays that I'm learning, then please comment, because I will do a video. I'm not really one to read plays so much. I've got a couple on my bookcase, but it's not really my cup of tea usually. So because I'm doing a course, because it's part of my course, I will be reading some, and hopefully that will spark an interest in plays a little bit more, because it is a nice format to read sometimes. It's a bit of a change from a full-blown novel. And then the other 2 are for the writing prose module, and one is from my actual teacher, which I think is awesome that he's actually published, and this is Courtier Newland's book. Again, I'm not sure what this is about, but it is, we'll find out. but he wrote it. He seems like an awesome guy as well, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And the other one is Soft by Rupert Thompson. He's got lots and lots of books that he's published, and I've never heard of him before, so this should be interesting. I think it's all set around, the course itself is all set around London, so I'm assuming all these books are set around London and cities, so hopefully looking forward to those books, and I'm really excited. And that is all the books that I'm reading for my course. The other book that I want to read is The Days and Nights of London Now, as told by those who love it, hate it, live it, left it, and longed for it, Londoners, by Craig Taylor. And I saw this in Foyles, and it's all about different people travelling on trains, so I thought it would be really interesting as part of my prose writing for London course, so maybe get some inspiration from it, I'm hoping. So they are the books that I have got to read for my course. I have got some more on the way, as I said, but hopefully there's not too many to read, because I've got tons of other books that I want to read, and stay tuned for part 2 where I tell you about all the other books that I'd like to read during the month of October. Bye everyone.